Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Muse Jester. My name is Junior. Today we're going to look at a knockoff fourth party from KC-01 Optimus Prime. This is a knockoff of the Missing Link C-01, I believe, from Hasbro. Um, I honestly, I did not want to get the Missing Link. I'm not a retro kind of guy. I want progression in my toys, and been very happy with the Hasbro Takara offering of their newer Optimus Prime, especially the Studio Series one. That's pretty damn good for me. So I wasn't interested in the Missing Link at all. However, this fourth party, which I got from Shozi store for $75, is a knockoff of the Missing Link, which I guess nostalgia has a kick for me at a point. But the reviews that I've been seeing on this one was saying that this thing was a fully die-cast vehicle, and I have I have all of the Hasbro stuff, Transformers. I'm actually kind of slowing down because I feel like I've gotten all the characters that I need. Man, this thing is heavy. But this is supposed to be fully die-cast. $75 is not such a bad deal. And even though it was kind of interesting to see the new articulation they've put up in the Missing Link, knowing this thing is die-cast is kind of what drew me in. So let's take a look and see. Here's the instruction booklet. I think this one I'll be able to transform in the video because it's an I had the old one, so this should be pretty easy. These are the sticker decals that go onto the trailer. So let me go ahead and open it up. I'm telling you right now, it does feel heavy, and man, that is really heavy. I think this is plastic though. How much of this is actually die cast? Hold on a second. I thought die cast. I guess die cast isn't really magnetic, is it? It's got some. It's magnet. It's magnetizing to something. So it's. I think it's just getting attracted to the screws. So it's really. I don't really know how to differentiate what's die cast. I think this is die cast, but I don't think this is. I could be wrong. It looks like plastic. This looks like die cast. This one looks like die cast. This is die cast. This one might be die cast. So it's not fully die cast. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, I don't think this is. You can even see the change in paint as it reacts to the material. So I don't think this is die cast the back, but I think the front part is. This part of the grill is not die cast. That looks plastic. Going down here, this doesn't look like die cast. This one does. This might be. I don't know. I can't tell. It's easier to differentiate when there's a corresponding piece. Like, it's weird, but I think the outside part is not die cast while the inside part is. Oh, that is painful. Like this one, I can do that. This one, I can't. It's a sharp pain. This one, yeah, plastic. This is plastic. This is not. Yeah, it's like the outside. This one is plastic. This one is die cast. Yeah. So okay. So let's mess around with the articulation. The things that they've improved on the articulation on this one. Ratcheted. Still a single joint on the elbow. I believe this thing goes inside, right? Now, yeah. And then this one now has. Ooh, that's tight too. A hinge on the arm, so that's good. Look at that ratchet there. No ratchet on the swivel on the elbow. If there is, it's very, very soft. You can do that. There's no butterfly joint forward. Wheels go up like so. That didn't do that in the old one. There's no ratchet here. No ratchet going out. There's ratchet on the knees. The knees go past 90 degrees. This one from the old one has an ankle rocker. Yeah, it looks just like the old toy, but definitely more articulation. And there's the inside. So yeah, let's just do a quick transformation if I can figure it out. Like that. It's kind of like what the old one, you know. That's why I feel like I can kind of do this articulate transformation. Because this is how the old one used to transform. This one used to be a plug-in, so now it's not. So I think if I bring this out for now, do that, and from what I've seen, this is supposed to compress. Oh, it's really tight in there. Like, this is from TM Reviews. What I saw that this one in the old one used to be able to, like in the plastic, used to be able to compress pretty nicely. It's kind of difficult to do that here, and I think the feet you can supposed to bring down, yeah, and then clips on to these two sides here. Oh, it's even got a waist swivel. Let me just transform. Clip on that one's really tight. The other one went in just fine. This one is not. And I'm assuming you do this. And how do you get rid of the arms or the hands? Oh, I think it goes into that cavity in the front. Yeah, look at that. Then this one, there you go. Got it in. Close this. Put it perpendicular to the arm so that it can go into that cavity. So, like having a die-cast material. Look, when this was built a long time ago, originally, it was a solid piece because there's not a lot of pieces that moves around that could break off, like small pieces like that has potentially could break off. I actually think I still have the old one. Actually, I know maybe I hit it, put it someplace already. But yeah, there's not like a small amount of pieces. Like this one can't really break off. It's not small enough or thin enough. Yeah, this combines pretty good right here. I just have to squeeze it, and because it's die cast, who cares? Need to squeeze it a little bit more, I guess. I think in the old one, this one was a little bit better. It's kind of as close as it could be, I think. Man, this thing is heavy. I just squeeze it a little bit more to go in there, and yeah, that's pretty close. I know that with TM Reviews, he wasn't able to close this completely at all because this was fighting him. But mine, because of this one, it was able to close in pretty good. And then my only issue is this one's lifted, so maybe I didn't transform that well enough, or didn't tuck it in well enough. Yep, that's the old G1 toy, all right. But it's better because it's heavier. This is now the reason why I bought this, because the weight and the amount of die cast reminds me of the older toys. This is heavier than the older toys though. But this is the kind of toy where if you had two of them and you just smash, you don't care. You might get paint chips, destroy the paint and everything. But that's the way it is with older toys, you know. Just you give it abuse, knowing you can, you know, it's just a toy you're playing around with. It doesn't roll freely, but it rolls well enough. But yeah, just bang and bang and bang. That's what the old toys were all about. And then So this one I think goes like that, and that's the way that it was before. So mine, because it's not a complete close, you just need to push it in there with a little bit more force. And look, this thing is so tight in there that instead of, when I twist the truck, instead of turning, it doesn't. It's literally turning the whole thing. I mean, you gotta kind of play around with it a little bit, but it doesn't. It's a nice toy to have. This is as nostalgic as I'm gonna get. Only because, and it's not the added articulation that drew me in. Like I said, I wasn't interested in getting the missing link, especially since it was like $150. No way. No way I was gonna pay for something like that. But for 75 bucks, yeah, 75 bucks, and it being die cast, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, it rolls pretty good, and this should open like it did in the older type. That one goes down. This one opens up. And there's the rest of the guys. So this stickers just go in there. Yeah, so this is as nostalgic as I'm gonna get. I don't want any old toy. I'm getting it because it is Optimus Prime, so that's one reason. Second, it's a lot of diecast, and I was curious how much diecast it was, and it did not disappoint. A lot of diecast in there. Maybe I'm gonna say 85% is diecast. The price, $75. It's cheap enough that I can, like, usually for me, $100 is cheap enough that I can see what it's like, whether or not I'm interested in it. You know, for example, Beast Kingdom is supposed to be coming out with Justice League Alex Ross styles, and I'm gonna be getting those for sure. I've had Beast Kingdom before. That's usually priced around $80. Premium characters or premium figures, they usually charge $100. Maybe I'll get it. I don't know. I love Alex Ross Kingdom Come, so probably will. I think this one you can just put in here. And this one, where can you store this? Oh, I think this one actually opens up. Yeah, there's a hinge. That one. You can't really store it in this one, but yeah, you can put it in Prime's hands. And then the stickers you just apply in that one. So that's kind of cool. Then you have roller over here. It's actually got a translucent light going on over there. And then these two, I never got these in the older ones. I think this goes to this one. And it used to be a rocket firing one. I never got my toys with this. Huh. Actually feels like there's a spring in there. So they just never, yeah, because this is for spring firing action, and they just never completed it so that it has something in here that you can press where it fires. They never completed the internals. Interesting. I mean, not like you kind of need it. But at least it doesn't just fly off, so that's good. Yep. Very, very much like the old toy. And for 75 bucks, it's not a bad price to just mess around with it and get it. I honestly don't have any place for this in my collection. I'll probably put it in truck mode and leave it in truck mode for my Transformers collection. For something this big, though, I don't know if I have enough room for something this big or something this long. But yeah, I'll probably just leave him in truck mode. How did I do that? I don't think it's supposed to be like that, but that's the way you're gonna be like. I can close you proper, like. I think these, and this one extends if you want it to just stand without Prime. I thought there was a hidden compartment over here, but I guess not. Does this extend down? Huh, interesting. So yeah, that one's there. And let's transform him back. I'm supposed that I should do with this one first. That's what I did before. A toy, but that's gonna be the link. So I guess we just need to bring the legs down. Boy, oh boy, but that fights. Yeah, bring the legs down, then that basically allows you to move the arm. This is kind of like the way I did the transformation of my older Transformers, where you're not looking at the instructions and you try to figure out if you can do it on your own before you give up and look at the instructions. The transformation of this thing is so simple, so it's very, very close to that. Look, that's pretty cool. That's where the joint is. This thing is so heavy that it might eventually start to get loose and wobbly. So I'll enjoy it for what it is right now. And there you go. He's already transformed back. How quick was that, Prime? Like I said, this is probably the only Transformer toys where I'd be able to do that. And I think this is supposed to go... No, I guess not. So I think this was supposed to go someplace else. I'm sure there are other people who can transform this better. But I mean, like, I don't mind that look for Prime. And I didn't even separate the legs, as you can see. So that's what my Prime will look like. Rinky dinky. And just go sideways. Oh man, that's really tight in the head over there. It goes up and down by doing this flip. Yep. 75 bucks. I had some points extra, so this actually cost me 60 bucks from Shozi. Free shipping and everything. So I'm really happy with that. I think really this should supposed to go out like that. And spread the legs a little bit, I think. Oh, there you go. Let's spread that part. Ah, I see. So there's like a hidden movement mode that goes in there. It basically separates that legs. So it's a little bit more out like that. And then this one, still have no idea where these tires are supposed to go. I guess you just leave it like that. Still looks like a monkey to me. Like long arms and everything, but man, the weight is impressive. $75. I think it's worth it. I would say the value is at 11, price at 10, not necessarily 12. Like I said, I was just curious to get it. Maybe I would even say the value is 10. I was curious to get it. I got exactly what I expected, which is a lot of die cast, a lot of articulation to copy the missing link. No flaws in terms of the design and the paint being making it too big for any kind of the holes and all that stuff, but pretty happy with it, pretty satisfied. So definitely the value, it's over the value of 10. So I would say 11. If you were more nostalgic about these G1 toys, then it would definitely go up to 12, 13. The added articulation definitely is cool. Look at that. You can never do that in the old Prime. Yeah. The added articulation is definitely cool. The added weight is definitely cool. That adds to the nostalgia kick. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, found it interesting. And I will see you in the next review. Did I forget anything else? I don't think I did. Bye.